Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, so do you remember a few days ago on the internet I took a poll across YouTube and Facebook and Instagram whether you wanted the chocolate sauerkraut cake or you wanted elderberry syrup. Well, it was unbelievably close. But the cake won, so we're doing chocolate sauerkraut cake today. Almost as gross sounding as our mayonnaise cake from the past. So get ready and come on in close. We're going to run down all the ingredients for you. Then we're going to get this thing started. Are you guys ready? Okay, this is not a keto recipe. This does have a little bit of sugar in it. So I just want to warn everybody, if this looks good, you might want to substitute it later, but we're using real sugar today. So let's run down. We kind of shortcutted and bought our frosting because we're not going to make frosting too. We're going to do everything from scratch. This will cover the whole cake. This will be fine. So we got frosting, we got vanilla, we got mini chocolate chips, we got baking powder, we got Hershey's cocoa powder, got baking soda, we got butter and salt, eggs, a cup of coffee. Here's the sugar. We don't need all this, I promise you. And then here is the star of the recipe, sauerkraut. Are you guys ready? Can't wait. This is going to be yummy. Okay, first thing we're going to do is put this, if you have a sieve, that'll work. But if not, just use a small little, like colander. You want to drain this. Make sure all that water from the sauerkraut gets off the sauerkraut, okay? So I'm just going to gently give it a press with paper towels and kind of absorb some of the water. You can see my paper towels getting drenched. But you don't want any sauerkraut with the water. You want to pat dry it, okay? And you should have a bowl full of just sauerkraut. Now the key to this ingredient, yeah, see my towel's just drenched. Okay, key to this ingredient is the sauerkraut. You want to make sure the sauerkraut is dry, okay? So pat dry it, make sure it's well drained, and then you want to make sure it's chopped. So we're going to use this little mini chopper to chop our sauerkraut. Okay, we're going to chop up our sauerkraut. I've never chopped sauerkraut before. I would eat it just like that. All right, next thing we're going to do, we got the sauerkraut all chopped up. That's been drained off to the side. We'll need that later on. But right now, here is your flour. Okay, we're going to mix our cocoa powder. Sorry. Okay. And then in this little bowl, we got the baking powder, baking soda, and salt. When you put it in, don't just dump it in. Shake it around, because you're going to have to mix it all anyway. Once you get this mixed, you just want to set it off to the side. We'll be using it in a minute. All right, take your sugar in another bowl. You've already put the dry mixture off to the side. We're going to mix the butter and the sugar with an electric mixer until creamy. All right, after you're done beating the butter and sugar, you're going to take the vanilla. You're going to work that in and get that mixed in. Okay, then you're going to do one egg at a time. You take one egg and put it in there. All right, now we're going to alternate. We're going to put some dry in, and then we're going to put some coffee in. Then dry, then coffee till it's all gone. A little bit. Okay, now if you're at the step that I'm at, this batter is really thick. Super thick. It almost jammed up our mixer. It was crazy. So what you're gonna do is, this is what makes it a little bit thinner and makes it moist. You're gonna drop your sauerkraut in there and you're gonna mix it in. Get it well mixed in, and then we're gonna fold in our chips. But make sure the sauerkraut is all throughout the mixture because that's where your moisture is coming from. If you don't mix it well, it'll be a little clumpy. Now remember, if you still have some sauerkraut that needs to be mixed in, don't worry about it because the next step is more mixing with the fork. We're gonna put some chocolate chips in. You're gonna start folding everything in. This will also mix the sauerkraut even further. All right, guys, we've taken our 9x13 pan here. We have sprayed it with nonstick, and then we floured on top of that. It's kind of like a double incentive for making the cake come out, okay? Now's the time, put your batter in here and smooth it out. All right, so you're gonna put this in the oven at 350, 33 to 35 minutes, do the toothpick test, okay? Then we're gonna frost it. And there you go, it's all cooked and all cooled. You let it naturally cool. Now we're gonna take frosting and put it all over this, okay? If you wanna make your own frosting, I've included it in the recipe down below, but we're too lazy here to do that. It's strictly for the show. We want to know if this tastes any good. So we're just going to use regular frosting and put it on here. We're also going to take our mini chocolate chips and add that on top because you just can't have enough chocolate. When there's chocolate, you got to add more chocolate. And there you go. That is chocolate sauerkraut cake. All right, before I try this out, don't forget all of our sauces on thebestsauces.com are all on sale. We're clearing out all our warehouse of all our flavors, including our seasoning. Grab 3 for $10. Check it out, all right? Now, my wife's already arguing with me that she ain't having any of this. She don't want no sauerkraut. I said, there's cocoa in it. There's chocolate all over this. There's chocolate on top of chocolate. So I'm going to try it out right now, and I'm going to prove to her that you cannot taste the sauerkraut. Oh, no. You cannot taste any sauerkraut in this. Honey, you gotta try this. This is really good. All right, we're gonna argue about this for a while. Try this out. I wouldn't squeeze as much juice out of the sauerkraut as we did to improve the moisture level. Keep the moisture in the sauerkraut. Just drain it. Just hold it and drain it. And use whatever moisture's there. Don't press down like I did. Just pat it easily. All right? This is a success. Another gross sounding cake that tastes delicious. We love you guys. Try it out and let us know what you think. Take care.